Health and Workers Indaba trade union says it's appalled at a 200% increase in tuition fees. Now, this has apparently happened at the Gauteng College of Nursing. The union claims that this nursing course has gone up from just over 3,000 rand to more than 11,000 rand. The union has written to the principal of the college and the Gauteng Health MEC. The union's provincial chairperson, Bafana Tshabalala, joining us now here on eNCA. And Bafana, a very good morning to you. Appreciate the time. So do we have any idea why there's been such a massive jump in the fees? What have you been able to find out?
Good morning, Gareth. Good morning to your viewers. Thank you for having me. We haven't received any explanation from the college nor the department regarding the steep increase. However, what we have managed to realize is that the increase is definitely linked to the fact that this money goes to the college council fund account, which the management of the college has direct access to. So this will then exacerbate the looting that is happening at the college.
What proof do you have, Bafana, that there is looting at the college? It's quite an accusation to make.
Firstly, the students, when you're enrolled at that college, you are not allowed to buy simple things like uniform from any other service provider. And by the way, this is just uniform that can be sourced anywhere. You cannot buy books from any other service provider. And there has been an incident where students were extorted into buying tablets from a service provider that failed to even deliver the very same tablets.
So things have been paid for, and like you said, the tablets haven't been delivered at all. What is the number of pupils, or rather students, forgive me, not pupils, what are the number of students, Bafana, at this college? How many students are being affected right now?
So we are looking at a college that is running the entire Gauteng with 6 campuses at a plus minus 4,500 students enrolled across campus.
Yes, it's an awful amount of students. So are they... how many of those students are now not able to continue studying for the year? Do you have a number for me?
So the number of students that are affected are what we refer to as internal students. That is, people who have been practicing as nurses, and those ones do not receive funding from the department because they are employed by the department. So those are the students that are being affected currently. The ones on bursary, the department has already footed the bill of this increase.
Were you informed about the increase before it came into play? Was there any talk of fee increases at all?
Nothing, and was said to us. We've only learned about this from our members who happen to be students in the very same college. The college never engaged us. There was no consultation process. Hence, we were shocked when we learned that students are expected to pay more than 200% of what was initially the fee structure.
In the past, Bafana, have you generally been consulted on when there's fee increases? Is there a pattern of consultation that now suddenly stopped, or have you never had consultations?
So the college functions in isolation in such that it does not engage its own stakeholders. They don't engage unions. They don't engage anyone in health. They function independently as they claim, and then they say they are accountable to the department. The department is the administrator of the college.
And talk to me about the principal. I understand you've written to the principal. What's the reaction been, if any?
The principal has not responded to us. The only person who has noted our communication was the MEC. We've written to the principal before. She's never responded to us. She says she does not engage unions, and you then wonder why, because she has our members in her college.
And do they engage the students, even those who aren't unionized? Do we know if she talks to them, or is it just union members she doesn't talk to?
She says she speaks to the SRC, and when we engage the SRC, it's only their representatives in the college council and the college senate wherein they are engaged about such matters.
And what has the SRC told you?
So the SRC is the one that has alerted us that there is a fee increase which they have tried to stop, but with no success, because the college has claimed that it needs this money for whatever reason that it needs it for, because even the salaries of employees in the college is not paid by this money. The salaries is paid by the department, infrastructure is paid by the department. So we wonder why such a huge steep increase, which bill they need to foot, we just don't understand.
And Gauteng Health MEC, you say that this is run via and through the department. What's Gauteng's Health MEC said to you?
So they've said they've noted our communication and they'll revert back to us. However, I've given them 7 days to respond.
So what is the plan now? You say 7 days to respond if you don't get an answer, because where are we, the 3rd of February? What is happening now with these students that aren't studying because they can't pay for this? Are they missing out on class, or have classes been suspended so no one misses out on their education?
No, currently no one is missing out on the studying. The students are continuing with their studies. However, we've told them not to study and then not to pay rather. And then we are awaiting the response. And if we do not get the response, we will then march to the Department of Health.
Well, there we go. That's what I was about to ask you, but you've told me what the plan is, and I appreciate you coming on to speak to us as well. The union's chairperson, Bafana Tshabalala, joining us this morning. The union, I'm talking about the Health and Allied Workers Indaba trade union, joining us, claiming that at the Gauteng College of Nursing, the fees have jumped 200% from around 3,000 to 11,000. Not getting an answer, it seems, from the principal, and awaiting clarity from the Gauteng Health MEC. We will, of course, also follow up on what is happening at that college. At 6:37, what's